9 months ago, I purchased Kahawa Pride FC, a 5th division professional football club based in Nairobi, Kenya. And some of the most common questions I get are about the financials behind the club. So in this video, I am giving you a behind the scenes look at the finances of a 5th division Kenyan football club, from our revenue sources to our expenses, how much I've invested into the club, and ultimately how much I make every single month from owning this club. And while the numbers might surprise you, my actual reasoning for purchasing the club is shared at the end of this video, and it's something I've never discussed publicly. So let's start by breaking down all of our monthly revenue sources, both potential future sources of revenue and current sources of revenue from smallest to largest. First up, TV deals. Last season, we played in the 5th division, so there really are no broadcasting rights deals available to us yet. As far as I know, no leagues outside of the Premier League and the Super League, which are the top 2 leagues, have really any TV deals or broadcasting revenue sources. We are working on getting a live stream set up for at least our home matches using our VO camera, so that should be coming soon, but that is the extent of our broadcast infrastructure. So that is $0. Now, moving into ticket sales, we currently do not sell any tickets to watch our games. We don't even own our pitch. We play at a school, but even if we did own the place, ticket sales are not a thing in the lower leagues, so we wouldn't even be selling them anyways. Again, we're still at $0. Next up, we have prize money from tournaments. The biggest example being the Mozart Bet Cup, which all the top Kenyan clubs compete in, with a first place prize of 2 million shillings and a total prize pool of 4.25 million shillings or $33,000 US. But there are also tournaments for lower leagues like the Sakaja Super Cup, which we actually played in last season, and that tournament has a first place prize of 3 million shillings and a total prize pool of 6.25 million shillings or 48,000 USD. But we have not won any prize money yet during my time here, so again, that is $0. So finally, we have our first real revenue source, which is sponsorships. We signed 3 sponsorship deals for the 2024 season. Overview Athletics, JJG Vending, and VO paid a combined $1,850 US in exchange for logo placements throughout our new home kit. But these were all deals from last season and they no longer pay us, so I will not contribute them to our current monthly financials. So that leads me to our first actual active source of revenue, which is shirt sales. We currently sell our shirts through JerseyBird's online store for a retail price of $50 USD. I pack and ship every single order right here from the United States, and we do not ship to Kenya yet, but we are working on setting up a local shirt store soon so that we can begin selling to fans in Kenya. Right now, we sell around 5 to 10 shirts each month, which comes out to around $225 in profit. So we are finally on the board making money, and we still have our largest source of revenue to discuss, which is our content. Yes, you watching this video right now is literally the reason why this project is even alive to begin with. Depending on how our videos perform, the content we post about Road to the Kenyan Premier League can earn anywhere from $150 to upwards of $1,000 every month. It is extremely volatile. Some months are super low. Some months we might have a video or 2 go viral, but we make almost all of this money from the TikTok creator program, as YouTube does not really pay us very much for our videos. So I would say we average around $500 a month from TikTok and YouTube combined, which brings our total monthly profits to around 750 USD or 100,000 Kenyan shillings. Now let's get into the expenses from largest to smallest. But before we get into the monthly expenses, if your club is looking for a new kit and apparel manufacturer, start a project with us. It only takes a couple minutes and we will create some awesome kits for your organization. Now back to the video. The largest expenses by far are our staff salaries. We now have a director of football operations, a director of clubhouse operations, a house mistress, a head of media, and several other roles that total to around 1,700 USD monthly. Our second biggest expense is food. We feed all 23 of our players 3 meals every single day, which adds up to around 1,200 USD every month. Next up is rent. As you guys have seen, we are currently renting a 5-bedroom mansion for our players to live in, which costs 425 USD monthly in rent costs. Now, getting into the smaller expenses, we are now filming all of our home matches professionally with footage like you see on screen now, and that adds up to about 200 USD per month. Bus transport to our away matches each month is about 200 USD as well, and player insurance, which makes sure we can afford medical care for all our players in case they get hurt, totals up to about $90. We also pay our players a small bonus for wins and away match draws, which averages out to around 390 USD. So that covers all our overhead monthly costs, ones that we pay every single month. But of course, there are miscellaneous costs that add to the total. Equipment costs, primarily balls and kits, average out to around 300 monthly, and miscellaneous expenses like renovations to our clubhouse maintenance, random stuff like medical supplies and house supplies also add about 100 USD monthly. So that brings our total expenses to $4,605 US. And if you subtract our $750 in profit, we come to a total monthly loss of $3,855, or about 500,000 Kenyan shillings. And on top of the monthly losses, my initial investment to purchase 50% of the club cost 1,000 USD. So that raises the question, why would I even spend so much time and energy on a club that burns over $100 every day? There are two main reasons why. First, I actually believe the project has an extremely high ceiling. Obviously, the current financials are not sustainable. We cannot burn this much money forever, and our ultimate goal is to break even on our monthly expenses. The good news is there are definitely pathways to bring in more money, and I believe that as the project grows, the right people, sponsors, donors will get involved and things will work out financially. Tens of thousands of people from all around the world tuned in to our Season 2 Road to the KPL premiere. So if we continue on this path and we can share this project with millions around the world, the finances will solve themselves and we can reach our goal of not losing money each month. And the second reason why I'm willing to invest so much time and energy into the club is I truly do love the project. I got to visit Africa for the first time, meet so many awesome people, and have so many cool experiences along the way. Honestly, it has become the best thing that I have ever done in my career. You also have to consider the nature of my job as JerseyBird's founder. Pretty much, I wake up, I go to work, I go to bed, and then I repeat every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. My job is to make sure our company is profitable, and almost all of my time is spent one way or another trying to generate revenue for the company. Kahawa Pride is a project outside of that mentality, a project I can spend time on simply because I enjoy it without the end goal being to make a profit. If we could just enable one player to achieve their football dreams, just one hidden talent that we discovered through this project, it would all be worth it. And I really am grateful for the opportunity as we have so many of the right pieces in place. This project truly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I will do everything in my power to make sure it stays alive. If you do want to get involved as a sponsor or donor, send us an email at kahawapridefc@jerseybird.com. And as always, thank you all for watching the video. Thank you all for the support. It really, really helps this project stay alive, and I'll see you in the next one.